Hi guys, Artie here, and the full schedule for MeTV Toons for its launch has been fully revealed. Not to mention, there has been tons of new information and news regarding the channel made public on Wednesday, such as what the schedule will be like at launch, and quite a few more shows confirmed that weren't announced earlier. The channel will be 24 hours a day, and not feature any paid programming or infomercials whatsoever, so I'm glad that's been cleared up. The further list of new shows that have been recently announced include the new Scooby-Doo movies, the Peter Potamus Show, the completely mental misadventures of Ed Grimley, the perils of Penelope Pitstop, Alf the Animated Series and Alf Tales, Hysteria, and even more puppetry shows such as Captain Scarlet, Joe 90, and Fireball XL5. The inclusion of Hysteria took many people by surprise, and it will be aired to fulfill EI requirements. Not all edutainment shows have to be curriculum drivel like PBS, and there's ways to do it right. As for the action tunes and anime, they will be aired during the overnight slots, most likely to lure in a similar audience or the same audience as Toonami. Speed Racer will air weeknights at 1 AM, with Marine Boy playing right afterwards, and both shows will also air very early into Monday morning. As for GoBots, it will air on Sunday at 3 AM. It's easy to tell that they are using a similar strategy to Toonami. There are also plentiful Anthology series planned to air on the upcoming channel, such as Totally Tuned In, Cartoon College, Cartoon All-Stars, and of course the currently running Tune In With Me block that's on MeTV. Totally Tuned In is a pre-existing compilation series featuring Scream Gems and UPA cartoons such as Mr. Magoo. Cartoon College will be just like Toonheads, featuring theatrical shorts through the decades, and Cartoon All-Stars will pretty much be a marathon block with the greatest hits, like Looney Tunes shorts. Hold up, because that's not all. There's 2 more blocks planned to air every Sunday, that being Flintstones Family Sundays, which will play the Flintstones movies and specials such as A Man Named Flintstone. And there's also Scooby-Doo Sunday Specials, which will start out by airing the new Scooby-Doo movies. They're really going all out with this channel. And for some of the shows themselves like Looney Tunes, they will be packaged together the same way they are on the main MeTV channel. There's going to be Bugs Bunny and Friends, The Tom and Jerry Show, The Woody Woodpecker Show, Popeye and Pals, and Casper and Company. For example, Popeye and Pals will show other Fleischer Studios cartoons such as Betty Boop, and The Tom and Jerry Show will also include various MGM cartoons like Droopy. Now that I got the lineup and programming blocks out of the way, I'll show the full schedule here. I doubt anyone will be able to see it here because of YouTube's video compression, but here's what the MeTV Toons schedule will look like. I also took the liberty of graphing the schedule, and this is what it looks like. I'll link the Twitter post of the schedule in the description, since you can actually see it better. Some of you may be wondering why not every single show that has been announced is not airing at launch, such as Xiaolin Showdown and Magilla Gorilla. That's because the current lineup right now is merely the shows they are starting out with. They obviously cannot air everything at once, since it would clutter the channel. So rather, MeTV Toons will be rotating shows in and out on a regular basis. At the 6-month mark, I'm sure the schedule will have a facelift. Also, before you comment, MeTV Toons will not feature any Disney cartoons whatsoever, and unfortunately, it will be very unlikely that they add any shows produced by CN Studios. Maybe at a later date, they could air CN shows on MeTV Toons that are not airing on either Cartoon Network nor Checkered Past, such as Johnny Bravo. These shows should find a new home. However, it is rather complicated for early to mid-2000s cartoons. They're considered too old for Cartoon Network, too new for Checkered Past, and too new for Boomerang. So where else the fuck are they supposed to go? And don't give me that "they're on HBO Max" argument, because everyone knows damn well that the streaming service is missing more than half the Cartoon Network library. Not having all their archival content readily available just encourages piracy. Oh, and the Cartoon Network app sucks. Literally nobody uses it. I can see the argument that Cartoon Network originals could end up becoming the most popular shows and dominate MeTV Toons, and it could create a giving a mouse a cookie type of scenario, because we don't need something like Johnny Test or something like that. But as long as they only show them during overnight hours and stick to the 20 years rule, everything will be okay. Hell, many early CN shows were produced by Hanna-Barbera. It's all from the same roots. Many of these shows are not airing on any US television network at the moment, so I don't see any reason why not to air them here. Many people consider these shows to be nostalgic classic television because it's been a couple of decades since they premiered, and we're living in the future. It's not 2007 anymore. If MeTV Toons can air Crypto the Superdog, which came out in 2005, they can definitely air cartoons. No ifs, ands, or buts. Checkered Past is at fault here as well, since they want to be a stick in the mud and beat around the bush by playing the same handful of shows. They've been playing it too safe. Instead, they should go all out and expand upon the entire classic Cartoon Network library. It's been almost a year since the block has been introduced, and they haven't done enough to change up the game plan yet other than show Samurai Jack recently. They briefly showed I Am Weasel and Evil Con Carne, but that was a while ago. As the saying goes, adapt or die. I don't care what anyone says, it would be badass if they aired Grim and Evil during Halloween, or something along those lines. I don't see CN Originals being added anytime soon, and I'm content with what we have right now. There's literally nothing else like this on TV right now, with a whopping 45 shows on MeTV Toons' schedule. I'm more than happy with this. You know what? For a launch schedule, this is amazing. The scheduling pattern is very reminiscent of Cartoon Network's checkerboard era and gives off those vibes. It will be revolutionary for over-the-air TV, as it is the one and only free cartoon channel besides PBS Kids, and will expand upon that medium as cable is on its way out. I'm telling you, Antenna TV is going to make a big return as cable becomes outrageously expensive just for every channel to play the same few shows all day every day. It's not worth it. As for Boomerang, I feel like it will stick around for a little while as a cable alternative and for marathoning classic cartoons. If you want to know if your area will carry MeTV Toons, check the linked RabbitEars website in the description. It's also a great tool to check which channels are carried in your broadcast market. Oh yeah, still no word on whether the Boston Providence area will get the channel. It will be available on select cable providers, Friendly TV, and Philo, but fuck that, I want it for free. Either way, I'm really excited for MeTV Toons to finally launch on June 25th. I'm wondering what the bumpers, promos, station IDs, and brand identity will look like. I've said this in a few videos before, but the problem with fast channels is that the number of shows is much more limited, and they loop the same 5 episodes of a show repeatedly that has well over 100 episodes. I just can't stand repetition. Repetition is the definition of insanity. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, notify, and check out other videos on the channel. You may like them. What do you think about the schedule that MeTV Toons is starting out with? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so I really wanted this video to reach 8 minutes, and I projected it to hit that time frame, but I had to edit out pauses and stutters so it fell short. So I had to add this short segment. You know how the YouTube algorithm is nowadays. They mainly favor and push out videos that are 8+ minutes and have longer runtimes. Well, actually, now that I think about it, that's good and a better alternative to mindless repetitive shorts. As long as my videos are straight to the point and not clickbait garbage. I'm highly against that type of misleading content. I'm talking about you, Lispy Jimmy. Have a good night, everyone.